We're back at the backyard, Conor Mac, Las Vegas Bowl, Allegiant Stadium, Florida Gators, Oregon State Beavers, and we have Oregon State now 8.8.5 even in some spots. Favorites in this game, 54 being the total in this one. Huge move toward the Oregon State side, which means we definitely are going to have probably personnel issues galore here with Florida. And Florida's been one of those teams in the past where they've had, players opting out of the bowl game. So that's important to point that out in this one. We'll have to see who's going to be available for their respective teams. As far as Florida is concerned right now, I'm already looking at it, their receiving core, and I'm seeing a bunch of guys already, out declaring for NFL draft. Justin Shorter. I'm already a ton of their receivers, either injured or declaring already for the NFL draft. And usually when that happens, they sit out of the bowl game more often than not. So this looks like it's personnel related, where Florida just might be going there for a vacation, not necessarily to win a bowl game. Oregon State on the other side, even if Florida was fully motivated, you know how much I love this Oregon State team. And they've cashed tickets for us. They are on an unbelievable run to finish the season, 6-1 straight up. 6-1 against the spread as well for Oregon State in their last 7 games. I think this defense has just been so much better than we've seen in recent years from the Beavers. And of course, when Anthony Richardson, as of right now, looks like he's going to play at quarterback for Florida. The key for Oregon State is containing that run game of Florida. That's the key to success. And they've been a very, very good run defense, Oregon State. 114 rushing yards per game allowed, 20th in the country against the run. So from a matchup standpoint, I think it works well for Oregon State. So I understand the money move. It's up to 8.5 now. It might be too much delay maybe at this point, but I understand it. Florida, motivation concerns, guys injured, guys opting out, and Oregon State, probably enthusiastic to play and win a bowl game after the season they had. Could there be a little letdown after winning the Civil War at the end of the year? Maybe, but I understand why people are endorsing Oregon State here early on in the betting action. What do you think here, Conor? Florida, Oregon State.
This was the problem, though. If you got in early, I think you were good here, under the touchdown. Now we're over. We even saw, this Florida State team that we were, playing good football. Florida still moved the ball on them all game long and, was a touchdown there. The personnel is the biggest thing. I mean, how many guys will be out, especially of the playmakers? I think this back and forth. I think now it's too many points. Still is Florida. Disappointing 6-6 year, but we know Oregon State. They're not at home. Little different team.
Good underdogs too. Florida covered against Florida State. Let's not forget.
Yeah, they covered that game, 45-38. I thought they were in it from the beginning. I thought it was a good back and forth game all game long there. So the defense will give up points. I think I kind of lean over. I don't know. This is another one I need to look into a little bit more with all the people out. But all that I've seen with Florida, that's where I lean. And we know Oregon State can get a shootout. Their defense has been very good. Oregon State, pretty good all year long. We'll see if Richardson plays, all that good stuff. And on the other side, like we mentioned, Oregon State, hand the ball off. Culberson, he did good coming in. It's kind of like he slowed down. Can he turn it back on since, here in this one? So it'll be interesting, the Beavers passing attack. So this should be a good one, but now it's out of the range for me. I got to go the other way. I don't love doing that because I see all these points in this move. Something's going on, obviously, and we know about it with the players with Florida, but they're still Florida. And I think this game could be within a touchdown.